I mean, this year is flying by. I can't believe it's already April. So many amazing parties already this year. So many amazing shows like this that, you know, at the end of the year, you're going to look back at and say this was an amazing show. So yeah, really good so far to 2025. No, Ferry and I have been hanging out a lot the last couple of weeks. Yeah. I know that, you know, we're going to do something. You know, Ferry's a good friend of mine, so we're it's not that difficult for us to get in the studio. Just musically right now, I'm working on my things. Ferry is working on his things. But you know, this summer we're going to be spending a lot of time together touring and things like that. So definitely we need to do some more New World Punk stuff. I agree with you. Do I feel pressure? No, I feel a responsibility.
Exactly.
So yeah, because it is such an iconic series. We're going to be doing the next 5 years. I'm going to be doing all the In Search of Sunrises, and so now since I know I'm going to do the next 5 years, it really makes me focus now on where I want to take it. Because you know, the legacy of In Search of Sunrise is incredible, but I also want the future of In Search of Sunrise to be incredible. Exactly. Not just the past, but let's look towards the future. So it's going to be a lot of hard work, a lot of dedication, and a lot of heart and soul is going to go into the next chapter of In Search of Sunrise. And like I said, taking the responsibility of the legacy, but at the same time now having to push it forward is going to be a beautiful challenge. But I think it's awesome. I think I'm really excited about the next chapter of In Search of Sunrise. So Dakota is you know, my darker alias, and I feel like, you know, music like right now, it's like everything is kind of more dark. So doing Dakota stuff right now, I think would get lost because it's everything, you know, I like to do things that are outside of the box. So if everybody's doing darker stuff, it's like, okay, well, maybe now's not the right time, because Dakota would just be part of what everything that everybody is doing. That being said, I've released a few Dakota tracks over the last couple of years that are very special, and I'll continue doing that. I'll release singles here and there of things that are very, very special to me. And then, I mean, I'm with In Search of Sunrise. I'm sure you're going to see some Dakota stuff here and there pop up on In Search of Sunrise.
That's a little scoop.
Well, focusing on different things right now. Like I said, I think right now, my productions and In Search of Sunrise are going to be my two most prioritized things. And I think that's going to take up a lot of my year, a lot of my next 5 years, really. Open and closes, it's kind of my passion. That's what I love to do. You know, when I started off as a DJ, that's how I started DJing, was playing at a club all night long, open and close. I was a resident DJ, you know? And then you get famous and then your sets get really short. So for me, playing open and close is really just like a throwback to when I started as a DJ. And I do it the same way that I did, you know, back in the day. You program your opening set, you program your main peak hour set, and then you program an after hours set. And it's like 3 DJs, you know? The beautiful thing is you get to guide, and you get to take it, hey, you get to decide when we're gonna go into the after hours part of it. Or you get to decide when we're gonna go into the peak hour stuff of it. But it's, I love the open and close because it's just like, it's a vibe. When you walk in, people just, they feel like they know that they're gonna be taken on a journey, and therefore they stay there for the entire journey. They don't come in for one DJ and then, okay, I'm leaving. Or it's not just like one DJ plays one sound and then the sound completely changes. It's like, it's a vibe for 8, 10, 12 hours. And I think that's what, you know, the magic in open and close sets are. No, I'm really happy with what we're doing with In Search of Sunrise, with the Global DJ broadcast. You know, I've always, I feel like when people want to listen to vocal trance, for example, for the In Bloom, I feel like I want to make a mix for them that's the whole thing is, you know, it's linear, it's the whole mix is vocal trance, or the whole mix is deeper shades or whatever.
Yeah.
So that's kind of where the concept came about. But to be honest with you, what I'm really loving right now is I love the New Year's rehab set.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorite sets to do all year long right now.
Exactly.
Because it just I call it sleazy early morning music.
Yes.
It's the music that I would play in my open and closes at 9, 10, 11 o'clock in the morning when everybody is just really like,
relax.
in their zone. So yeah, it's really great to be able to feature and showcase such an eclectic style of music on the radio show, because that's who I am as an artist. I'm very eclectic. I listen to so many artists, but I don't like I need to listen to somebody from India. I need to listen to somebody from here.
Sure.
When artists send me stuff, I listen to it, and then I find out where they're from. And many artists, I don't even know where they're from. That's the beautiful thing about our scene right now. You can be anywhere, and you can be nowhere. And you can still have the same amount of people, they'll listen to your music and talk to you and give you feedback. So I work with so many artists and listen to so much music that I'll be honest with you, I don't know where people are from. That's like, that part is irrelevant because it's such a global community.
True.
It's such a global music scene. And that's a beautiful thing as well.